Welcome back. We're still looking at the IMF boss visit to the National Assembly, where she challenged the legislators to be prudent and to lead the fight against corruption, and also to help the federal government to block leakages. I still have Barrister Steve Adaramoye and also Dr. Austin Uweze, and I said it was going to be your turn after the break. Okay.
Yeah, but you find that for the National Assembly to be prudent, they require training. I can volunteer to train them on financial planning free of charge.
That's if they are willing.
If they are willing. Because you cannot give what you don't have. You require to acquire some financial skills to be able to to be prudent. Okay, so that is one. Then on the Steve,
and also they need to have skills. Talking about morals also.
Yes.
Even they have the financial skills,
know,
they don't have morals. All
comes with it. It comes with it.
All is in vain.
No, it comes with it. It comes with it. It's embedded.
The readiness.
You understand? It's embedded in that training.
They don't need any training at all.
No, it's embedded in that
to
training.
be prudent. They don't.
No, it's
this kind of ostentatious kind of life.
But again, because we need to have a savings culture. And you cannot acquire that skill without being told or taught. But again, there was something he said about the president that is not.
Yes, he has the power.
Yes.
to make decisions.
He has, and he can also he has the power to veto some of the things and all that. Quite all right, but again, you need support. You're not alone over there. There's something he might try to do alone. The National Assembly can say, okay, we have to impeach you. And you can't stop that. The National Assembly has a power. The tool they have to deal with the president is impeachment. So even if you want to, so you need to carry them along. You need to sell your vision. What the president should be doing now is selling a vision. Let him sell his vision to these National Assembly members, to all the people, all the ministers, all the people.
Like he has not sold a vision already.
He's still not. He's trying to, but he has not even started selling the vision.
But this lot should not be told the vision, because I think they know the vision right about now.
No,
they
cannot
know the
take
state
that, even as an organization.
We should not take it for granted.
If that's not take it for granted,
even
you can't.
is having the largest number of
lawmakers in in both chambers.
No. For this
party.
company, this is our TVC here. But the organization has a vision.
Yes.
How many people working
but I don't have to be told every time. I think the vision is written at the door. So whenever I'm leaving this compound, I know the vision. Whenever I come in.
You need, my job as a leader is to continually sell my vision, because it's like pounding it in. The best form of learning is repetition.
Okay, wait.
So that you imbibe.
Let's try to understand their own vision, really. Their mission in that place, why they get paid, why they need 400 new exotic cars. They should know that vision already. And again, because the Auditor General, Samuel Okara of the Federation, was saying of recent that the lawmakers should pass the audit law. Because the first audit law was in 1958, over 55 years ago, and it's obsolete. There are laws they should have passed. You know the speed at which they wanted to pass that new media law? They should have passed enough law. The anti-corruption law is still there. We don't even know what's up with it. The new, the audit law also is still there. What is this? Do we have to remind them why they are there?
I think they know why they are there, but they don't want to live why they are there. It's one thing actually to know your purpose. It's another thing to work your purpose. Ordinarily, they know that even though some people are there with greater respect, they don't know why they are even on earth.
Some don't even raise their hand.
You understand? In fact, you see some of them even sleeping. In serious slumber. A former governor from one of the northern states was basically sleeping while a serious issue was being debated in the National Assembly. Those people, are you telling me that they are supposed to be there? You understand? Some people will never raise up their hands. Even
to move emotion.
They will never. It's either, which means that position they occupy is just a square peg in a round hole. Ordinarily, anybody that wants to go there must have a mission, must have a vision, must have a reason, a cause why you are going to that very place. And if you get there, this is what I'm going to do, this is what I'm going to do. It just appears that majority of the people that are there, they don't know why they are there. And if they know, and if they know what they are there, they don't have the will, the courage, you understand, to work it out.
Dr. Austin, look, okay, let me chip this in. The EFCC boss, Margo says, you know this $2.1 billion scandal. They said all the Bureau de change operators that is involved in this instance will be, what did they say? Said they'll be sanctioned, they'll be duly sanctioned. But I was wondering, even before then, all this Bureau de change, it's only in Nigeria that I know you just buy dollars and you exchange dollars on the street. Even in Kenya, you need to produce your passport. They take your details. So I thought it was the responsibility of the lawmakers, not even the EFCC saying now, if you get what I mean. I think I have a caller and I'll come straight to you. Okay. Hello, good morning, George.
Good morning, Doctor.
Good morning, sir.
Dr. Austin Nweze said something that caught my interest. He said the president has not sold his vision to the National Assembly. Please permit me to disagree with that. The National Assembly has the President of the Senate and the Speaker of House of Representatives and the leading officers. They are all members of the same party with the President. At least so they make us to understand. And the party has a manifesto. What is more visionary than the manifestos of a party? And the president has demonstrated in several of his activities that he wants the National Assembly to come along, but they are not coming along. Take, for example, the TSA. The TSA is aimed at ensuring prudence and avoiding leakages in the financial system. And the National Assembly has refused to come along. Is that not a vision? And they say they are not going to come along. Now we are talking about corruption. When the president demanded for accountability, he came to the turn of the Senate president that he was asked to answer questions about asset declaration. He got there and he said that he was being tried because he is the Senate president. Please, there is need to verify things before we come to the public. The president has apparently demonstrated that he wants to carry the National Assembly along. But the National Assembly is the one that is yet to come along. That is the truth of the matter. Thank you.
All right, and thank you very much, George.
Yeah, but let me just say that I'm a salesman. Sale is made when somebody pays for an item. My saying that he has not sold his vision, he should keep selling the vision. It's not a one-off thing until they buy it. Okay? And that's the.
We're saying that everybody is from the same party.
No, it doesn't matter.
We have the same
The
vision.
president has his own personal vision, which must align with the party vision.
Is it the personal vision of the
Other
president?
national assemblies, they know what they're there for. What they're there for.
The vision of the
Is it the vision of the president of the vision of our time now? The
No,
vision.
you see, because one is that there has to be an alignment. Some members of National Assembly know why they are there. Okay? So they must, selling of vision is a constant thing until the president, he needs to be a salesman.
Can I quickly take Michael from Surulere?
Yes.
Good morning, Michael.
Good morning, Dr. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Good morning.
I just want to put, see, when we talk about this type of person, this Nigerian oversight, one is, push to ask some questions. Are we going to get it like ever in this country? The very influential is the Senate or the House of Member, which will even set aside the money they have spent for getting there at all. Well, I want to talk about oversight. Now, in the House, there is budget, the debate budget, they allot funds or issues in their constituency. Now, after that, the ministry do the procurement. And when you get to the ministry or where these things are done, you see them telling whatever constituents project they have, agitated for. You will now see them here and there, very powerful. The procuring officer don't have a say. For every procurement, there is a card attached to it. I'm sorry, there's no Nigeria. We don't have people who really want to serve. All they want to do is make money and make money.
Okay. All right, Michael, the line is not too friendly, but I got the
last
oversight
point,
function because the way they do, they go about it.
Because the oversight function, if you understand how they operate, sometimes it looks as if they're the one defending the ministries where they have oversight functions over. They're defending, it's like you're defending your own, this is my own ministry and all that. But again, they're supposed to be neutral.
They should be doing the questioning, really.
Yes. But again, you see, I don't want to begin to talk about that because my interactions with some of them are over there, okay? You find that they are even already compromised. The system is already compromised.
Because?
Well, you know what I'm saying?
He pays the piper.
But again, you find that he made the last comment that we need that the people there know what they are there for.
They should.
They know own. They should know, not for national interest.
For their own
personal interest.
Sorry, I took so long. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning to your guests.
Good morning.
Good morning, thank you.
Yeah. You see, I can only buy something if I have any interest in that thing. It is obvious that the National Assembly will never buy into the idea of our president on this anti-corruption issue. It is obvious they will never buy into the idea of being prudent in governance. So no matter what the president does, beautiful is the postulation and everything is the National Assembly, they are not going to buy into the anti-corruption agenda of this administration. That is why I don't know why who advised Christine Lagarde to go and to meet them in the first instance. Because these people are not ready to listen to her. Whatever she's talking about, they are not going to do anything. Personally, I believe the National Assembly is like a parasite to our democracy. They are just there collecting bogus salaries, buying exotic cars. They are not doing anything, nothing whatsoever, to improve the loss of the ordinary Nigerians. And they are not ready to change. That's why I believe, to me, I believe Nigeria is not yet ripe for this kind of democracy that we are operating.
All right, then.
That's a situation whereby the president will have some absolute powers. In nations which are faced with challenges like this,
okay,
at one point in time or the other, we have had leaders who have some powers to knock everybody to their senses.
All right, for the president to have absolute powers, it has to go through the legislative arm of a government, because they are the ones. Let me go to Barrister. Let me go to Barrister Steve. And again, because I did mention the Bureau de Change one. If we were doing their oversight functions, we shouldn't be having people exchanging dollars on the street of Lagos or anywhere. Again, you remember the 1.7 trillion railway fraud? Is it 1 point something trillion? Do you know, if they had done their oversight functions well, we shouldn't be having old locomotives, old coaches on our railway tracks? Even to the fact that they said out of the total contract sum of 79 billion for various segments of rehabilitation, 42 billion had already been paid to the contractors, but very little work is done. And that's why maybe the buttressing what the other man said, the oversight functions already. These guys must or might have been paid
Can I come in there
so
just briefly before him?
Should I give it to him?
Yes. You come back, please. There's something that you mentioned. Because that money, don't forget, is it the fund from China, from Chinese government, for the railway?
Yeah, for the railway.
You see, because if you understand, I read in the papers the defense of the past administration and all that when the Chinese give you this thing, they bring in their own. It's not only Chinese. That no money was released. It was the Chinese government that paid their own contractor.
Yes.
Okay?
So can I quickly take Abu Karim?
Yes.
I'm very, very sorry for Adamawa. It took a while. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, how are you?
Fine, thank
Good
you.
morning. Thank you.
Hello?
Hello, good morning. You're on. You're live. Your contribution,
Yeah,
please.
good morning, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Yeah, how was Lagos and the rest of the workers?
Lagos is good. Happy New Year. Your contribution, please.
Yeah, so my own contribution over this National Assembly when this Kuselegas visit. Yeah, the visit is very important, but those that are representing us in National Assembly, they have so many problems there that they don't want to follow the Buhari policy, I think so. Because most of the people that are living there, most of the leadership of National Assembly, up to today, we never had that they declared their assets to know when they came to this office, what they have. It's where we will notice that what they have, we know they have mind of changes.
Okay, Abdul Karim.
No one of them that declared their assets.
Their assets, yes. That's another thing entirely. Thank you so much for your contribution this morning. And I was going to go to Barrister Steve, but I'll let you finish your thing.
Yeah, so but you find that the Chinese, when they give you, they're financing a project, just like some other countries in the Western Hemisphere, that they will bring in their own people to do the contract because, well, I see that they don't trust you with money. Okay, so the issue of the railway, which was supposed to be financed by the Chinese government, was actually a Chinese contractor, the Chinese government paying it directly, not the Nigerian government paying. It's the Chinese government paying according to the arrangement, according to the explanation.
But the legislative arm of the government should have done their oversight.
Yeah, you see, and if let's assume there is money exchange and the Nigerian government paid for that, you'll find that some of these monies may be traced to those in the National Assembly.
You see,
that's
a big one.
Yeah, so some of the money might be traced to them because of corruption.
You remember some monies, even the subsidy money, were traced to.
Of course,
the power.
Look at what the Dasuki Gate
is bringing out.
Is bringing out. There's nobody that is not involved in that thing that it will take more than 4 years to try Dasuki.
Uwama from Festa. Good morning.
Yes, Dr. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to Barrister and Dr.
Thank you very
much. Barrister and Doctor, I'll blame people like you guys for allowing what is going on in National Assembly. Because, for example, why did they jack up their budget from what it was in 1999 till now, and you people are doing nothing? And secondly, if I may ask you, does any of you know how much your legislators go home with their total package? You are enlightened, you are educated, you know about financial everything, you lecture, and you do all that. Can you tell the Nigerians how much your senator and House of Reps total involvement for goes on with? If people like you don't know, what do you expect the masses to do? And you are not doing anything because some of you want to be good here, and because of that, you are not taking the right action you're supposed to take to checkmate them and for them to stop all the wastage. That is the truth. I asked a question. If you can tell us your own legislator from your own local government, and your own senator and House of Rep members, how much is their total plus allowances and everything? How much did they go? Tell us.
Uwama, I'll leave it to let them tell us.
No, but he's right. It's our fault. I take
Do you really
responsibility.
know? Do you really know?
No, let me say something.
The Economics of London, it was the last time.
Let me say something.
From Economics of London that got how much these people are really earning. That was like a guess.
There is a hole in what he has said. You see, the problem of this very nation is the problem of all of us. It doesn't belong to the people that comes to studio to talk and all those things.
Even
himself that he has just, who has just said calling now.
Does he have his PVC?
What actually someone should ask him, how much has he participated in changing the society? This democratic space as we have it today, some people fought for it, created it, and some people are still sustaining it by their own efforts. You understand? The problem we have in Nigeria is not even problem of leadership alone, problem of followership. When you, the guy that I just, Omar, the person that I just talked, what are you doing in your constituency? As regard the person that is representing you there, you have the power to recall him if he's not doing well, if he's not doing what you want him to do.
But he's saying the same thing is applicable to you. Also.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I have our last call on the line. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, Samson.
I want Nigerians to accept that this problem belongs to all of us.
Yes.
Don't pontificate at Buhari that he must solve the problems. Let all of us accept that this is a challenge. A change does never descend like a ghost on a society. People will start from someone, and that person balloons into 2 and 3 and 4. I hate to believe that these people want the change. The National Assembly does not want it, but we voted them in. Let parties have an understanding with anybody going to represent them that they will faithfully abide with and prosecute to the letter of the, what do you call it, their book of manifesto.
Manifesto.
And anybody who does not, he has signed his own death warrant before he gets there.
All right, and thank you so much, Samson.
Get out of it.
I have to let you go because of time. And gentlemen, we're running out of time. In conclusion, let me read this out. Christine Lagarde said, much more can be done, much more needs to be done. Fighting corruption is a multi-year, multi-generational struggle that must be won, and we must start now.
Yes, I agree with her. And the way to start is to make cost of getting to government, into governance, less expensive. For as long as people spend millions on campaigns and to get elected to this, you know, that means that we continue to have this kind of, because
they will make governance even less attractive also.
Because one is that crash the structure, the kind of system that we have, and rebuild a new system that will take our heritage into consideration. And then personal value system, get people that have personal value system, because that's what drives. If your personal value system is acquisition, you mean that greed will come in.
Can we recall this? I know we can, but how soon can it be possible to recall your senator if he's not doing well, or your lawmaker?
No, it's a long process. It might even take 1 year. Depends.
It will not take up to that if you accelerate it.
It's a
they are written in the Constitution.
Yes.
All what I want to say,
it's a generation. Fighting corruption is a generation.
I agree with. It's even an insult for somebody coming from France to tell us how we are going to live. You understand? It's a monstrous insult. You understand? We ourselves here, we have to take their destiny into our hand and fight. You understand? Both the people at the at various echelons of government and people that have been ruled, that have been governed. We have to sit down. If you see something that there is nothing preventing people going to a National Assembly to make a protest, you can get them sacked. If you know, if people go there and make protests, they will sit tight and be conscious of their duties and responsibilities.
And the civil society should also help us to do that. Civil society,
they are still doing it. You understand? But what's the cooperation
of the people?
Of the people. The sacrifice, the duty is an enormous one. It's a task that must be done. It should not be left on the table of certain set of people, say civil society alone. If the civil society, you sound a trumpet, okay, let's go and make a protest somewhere. Who are the people that are ready to follow? You understand? Those questions, they are very fundamental. The moment the society decide to have a change will definitely come.
A change will definitely come.
And lastly, just to end with what I think Amit Kalantri said, that a system could be government, a system could be, community, could be this. A system fails when people with authority don't have ability, and when people with ability don't have authority. And you find that in our governance. People with ability, they don't have authority. They're not there. And people with authority, they don't have the ability. That's why what is going on at different strata of government is going on.
And it's worrisome.
It's worrisome.
Very worrisome.
Okay.
And we cannot make progress once this kind of situation persists.
Gentlemen, we need to, I need to say thank you to you because you've done a fantastic job today. Dr. Austin, who is a lecturer, Pan-Atlantic University. Thank you very much for joining us. Barrister Steve Adaramoye is also a public affairs analyst. Thank you also for joining us.
Thank you very much.
And that's our package for today. Do join us tomorrow for another interesting edition. My name is Dakbo Aruaje. Bye for now and God bless Nigeria.